we are breaking generational curses, even though we might not realize it. I am glad to be part of Gen Z because we do things that a lot of generations would not be willing to do. I like to see videos of like older people talk about my generation in a positive way, because majority of the things they talk about is always negative, but teach their own, I guess. But I like how they refer to us as like the revolutionaries, or like they'll say we need to adopt the Gen Z mindset. Like I would see videos of people talking about, oh, Gen Z, if they need to take a day off of work, they take the day off. I'm like, I thought everybody does that. Like, turns out not. Generations don't really do that before us. Like, I remember my parents, they would take pride in being like, I didn't take one day off of work this year. How is that a flex? Like, I was confused as a kid. Like, okay. Like, I was like, good for you. To this day, I'm like, that's not a flex at all. But hey, whatever floats your boat, you know? And like other things, like how a lot of people in my generation are deciding to not have children because it's expensive. A lot of people in my generation might not get married, or they're choosing to pick themselves over anything else because they realize they are the most important people in their lives. Not saying that we're inconsiderate and we don't care about other people, but in life you must put yourself first before others. If you can't help yourself, you can't help another person, you know? It goes the same to when it comes to like your generation, like your bloodline. Like, I truly feel like my ancestors look to me to like fix a lot of things, and I realize I am breaking generational curses just by existing. Me choosing to put myself first and do the things I love to do while getting paid, that's breaking a generational curse, because my ancestors didn't have the luxury to just get paid by doing what they want to do. I didn't get my first paycheck yet, but it's coming, and I know that, you know? And it's just like, I have the luxury to do it, and I made the hard decisions to come to this point, you know? Like, it's not easy, especially if I didn't have a good sense of self. If I didn't know who I was before I started this, I would have been quit. I would have just listened to other people and what other people had to say about what I'm doing. But at the end of the day, I have to live with the consequences, not them. I'm not going to let another person's projection of fear stop me for what I have to do, you know? Like, this path is lonely. A lot of people wouldn't do what I'm doing because I decide I'm going to be my own boss. I'm going to have my own source of income. I don't want to work for another person again. And a lot of people won't do it, and that's okay. And just from that, I'm breaking a generational curse. Me deciding to do things that I love to do is breaking a generational curse. Me deciding that I'm going to live my life before I even get married is breaking a generational curse, because a lot of the women before me didn't have that luxury. My mom didn't have that luxury. My grandma didn't have that luxury. Her grandma, her mom, they didn't have that luxury. I'm the first. That's crazy. Like, I'm the first. So don't ever think you're not doing enough. Everybody's surpassing me. Everyone has a different journey. You might be down one year, and then the next year you're up. They might be up this year, and the next year they might be down. Everybody has a different life. Your story is not meant to look like everybody else's. Don't ever think another person's surpassing you. It's not as in the matter of who can get it first. It's in the matter of who can keep it the longest, who can stay consistent, who can keep trying no matter what life throws at them. That's what matters. Because in life, everybody's so focused on who can do it first, or how fast can I get it. If God were to bless you with it, could you keep it? Do you have the discipline? Do you have the resilience, the self-esteem, the discipline to keep the thing that you want the most? So you gotta ask yourself that, because we need to remind ourselves that we're doing more than enough. We're doing more than enough. Whenever I sit down and talk to my grandma, I get sad. I'm like, dang, she had to do all that? Even though I don't have the best relationship with my mom, I still look at her life sometimes and I'm like, dang, you know? Like, these women, these people have come so far for me to come to this point, you know? And I show respect to that. Even if I might not have a good relationship with them, I still show respect that they had to do that so I can come to this point. It took sacrifice. It took hard times. It took doing the things you didn't want to do. I'm glad I'm the first to do it, but because I'm the first to do it, I get outcasted. But I'm aware I'm doing it for my ancestors. I'm doing this for myself. I need to heal the bloodline because I am the bloodline. The torch has been passed to me. And a lot of you guys, the torch has been passed down to you and you probably don't even know it. If you a chosen one, that torch is in your hands right now and you probably don't even recognize that, but that's okay. But just know that this path of being a chosen one, this path of breaking generational curses is a non-conventional path. Majority of people are not going to understand what you're going through, what you're trying to do, or what you're trying to accomplish, or you in general. They're not. They're going to try to destroy you because your light intimidates them. You being so protected and having a strong auric field shakes their timbers. It shivers their timbers. Like, it scares them. So they feel like they have to destroy you or put you down because you being so big makes them feel so small. So that's why they want to make you feel small. So just for you going to college, that might break a generational curse. Just by you choosing to not get married is breaking a generational curse. Just by you deciding not to have kids, that's definitely breaking a generational curse. That's a 100% effective way to break a generational curse is just to not procreate. You know, the bloodline ends with you, you know, like you deciding to love yourself, oh yeah, you broke a major generational curse. Like, and I just realized that yesterday. I'm like, all of this chaos my family has been through is because they don't love themselves, so therefore they're not going to love another person. But if every single person in my family loved themselves, there wouldn't be any chaos, there wouldn't be any drama, there wouldn't be any envy or jealousy. So me deciding to love myself is demolishing a generational curse. And I'm like, wow, that's so cool to think about. Like, that's beautiful. Like, we might think we're doing something regular, we're not doing enough, you're so worried about what another person's doing, but you're literally breaking curses without even trying so hard. Just from you existing, you're breaking a generational curse. I can get on this internet and admit that I like women. That's breaking a generational curse. I can have this piercing, like have piercings and stuff like that, and stretch my ears willingly and freely. That's breaking a generational curse. I can wear makeup. I can go outside just to look at the sun. I can walk around. I can sit anywhere I want. This is breaking generational curses. It is. We are living our ancestors' dreams. Not all of them, but I'm sure some of them will be like, it looks nice. You really don't know what you have until it's gone. So appreciate what you got right now. I know times are hard, and being a generational curse breaker is hard as hell. It is so hard. It is so difficult, but it is definitely needed because you're healing your bloodline. All of that ends with you. And you might feel like you're not getting the credit, but I'm telling you, it will pay off in the end. You do deserve your flowers. So work to achieve them. Appreciate yourself. Because a lot of times, as I can say as a generational curse in myself, I'm not appreciated by my family at all. I'm actually outcasted and always criticized for every single thing I do. But I realize that how they treat me has nothing to do with me, and it has everything to do with them. They choose to not love themselves, so how could they ever love me? I don't take it personally anymore. But just know that you being happy is breaking a lot of generational curses. You choosing yourself demolish so many generational curses. You being a genuine, authentic, kind, optimistic person that's confident, yeah, you're the first. You're the first. So keep up the good work. Keep on going. You are doing more than enough. You get up each day. You try to make your days count. You try to get the most of each day, each experience, and you try to hang out with the people you love. You motivate others. You work hard. You love what you see in the mirror. You're doing more than enough. Okay? You're doing more than enough. So keep on shining. Keep on doing great. Okay? But yeah, if you made it this far in the video, I want to say thank you. I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for watching this far. Okay? Stay beautiful, stay kind, and stay optimistic, reflection. Check my description box down below and comment and like your thing. Hold on. Rewind. Like the video and comment down below your thoughts. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for having time with Tatiana the Optimist. I'm out.